here, you guys will notice that you are in front of the Amber Temple. If you remember where we left off, you walked here with Casimir, who pretty much guided you guys and made your whole way up to the Amber Temple, brought you to the front, and then let you guys know that he is going to go and rally the rest of the people and get them set up in the village of Barovia while you guys go through the temple and gather whatever goods you can find to help against the fight with Strahd that they have coming up. And you guys were actively splitting ways at the time at the end, so you guys are now standing in front of the temple. So, just as you guys are approaching this temple, you can't help but get this like overwhelming feeling of just like evil in this vicinity, especially coming from in front of you as you look at the temple. The road itself seems to fade away under the covering snow, and it does. As it leads you closer, you can see that this temple is like carved into the sheer mountainside ahead of you. The front of the structure itself is 50 feet high and has six alcoves containing 20-foot tall statues. Each of these statues are carved from a single block of amber and depicts a faceless, hooded figure, its hands pressed together in a gesture of prayer. Between the two innermost statues is a 20-foot tall archway with a staircase leading downwards. It is dark inside, and you can feel the temperature itself is incredibly low, and even colder is inside of that little hallway. So you're looking at incredibly cold, you could say extremely cold temperatures. Zrag was given the Ring of Warmth as a trade
Yes.
with Casimir. Casimir is holding on to your amulet of resistance. Um, and then you guys will trade back. And also, he gave you guys the Sun Sword, I do believe.
Yep.
Who took?
Daphne has that, I
Yep,
think.
Daphne is the one that has
Mhm.
the Sun Sword attuned to you. So that is good. And so yeah, uh, how do you guys want to approach? Um, Daphne, you are Lodger in the summer. That makes it so that you can handle temperatures, right?
Good question.
Let me double check that. Summer. You got fire aspects, but it doesn't help with the cold itself. So that doesn't help. You guys, that if you don't have the ring of warmth or a way to stay warm, you are feeling the bite of the cold just outside, which you know it gets even colder inside just by standing in the doorway.
Um,
We should have grabbed something.
can we light a torch and would that help us? The heat from the
Torch
torch?
will help a little bit. Let me look at this.
And would the cloak of protection count? No,
No, that would be a
no,
resistance
yeah.
type thing. Um, cool. Does anyone have a resistance or immunity? I know you don't have any. Does anyone have resistance to cold right now, other than Zrag and
Oh,
his ring?
yeah.
Uh,
That's all I got.
I think I do.
I think
no.
I think someone had like a plan for the group, but I don't know if they remember it. They didn't. I don't recall them saying it though.
Well, it's fairly dark in there.
Hmm.
Hmm.
If you don't have dark vision, you can't see inside at all. So just so
Yeah.
y'all know, MPS is gonna be blind and cold unless someone does something for it.
I'm gonna
uh,
go ahead and reach
I
into
mean,
like my chest pocket and start bringing my little brooch that I for my smithing thing to life.
bring your your for your little guy, your little what do they
Yeah,
call that? Tiny servant.
tiny servant. Yeah, but I'm gonna use him as like dark, well, as vision for myself.
Okay, yeah.
Tell him to
Can
shake
you?
if he sees sees something that isn't a friend. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I can just light my lamp.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
true, but
Multiple people
I
need
like having
light,
this little guy
so
though.
who's light? You want to light your lamp, Callister?
Yeah, I'll light the lamp. Because who doesn't have dark vision?
Myself.
Ampius, Zrag, Daphne has it.
Aren't you a human, Annabelle?
I have the rune.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but Annabelle has the rune, so yeah, it's just you two. But
You and
that
your
just
fancy
means
carvings.
you two walk together. That's fine. So you're gonna turn the lantern on. The lantern,
Yeah, I'll do that.
lantern, I believe it's 2040. Nope, the lantern's a little bit longer. 3030. 30.
No, worst comes to worst, if we need light, just bring out your torches and I can turn them on.
Well,
Don't need any tinder box.
So this, do I have that scene for everybody or no? No. Alright. The yellow circle is the light, and the gray circle is dim light from the lantern. That'll be mostly for Callister and Zrag, but also so you guys know what will actually be shining from you all as you set this up. Does not handle warmth though. Lanterns, yeah, they're covered so they don't give off any heat.
Sorry guys, I don't have any spell to cure the cold.
Okay, should
I
we?
want to be like super picky about my outfit right now.
Do you
I'm a
guys
shoemaker.
do you guys want just to know like the flat of how cold works? Would that help you guys with your decisions?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I think that would help.
Okay, so if it is 0 degrees or lower, uh, the cold, I'm sorry, a creature exposed to this cold makes a con saving throw at the end of each hour and gains a level of exhaustion on a fail. Creatures with resistance or immunity to cold are automatically going to save, as do creatures wearing cold weather gear, such as like thick coats, gloves, and the like. Um, and then, of course, creatures naturally adapted to cold climates.
Okay. I'm still gonna bring the little brooch to life because I like being able to see stuff just in case,
That's fine.
or have like a little warning.
Is he gonna just be like in your hand, or...
He's like in one of my chest pockets. That's it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
we
It's
can like
it's
peek inside and see if we can find any like blankets or curtains or rugs.
you guys are welcome to
Yeah.
take a look around.
all right. I know that means me.
It means whoever wants to start moving.
Moving
Oh,
keeps
it's like
you warm.
That's fair.
I'm feeling great. This ring is doing great work.
Shut up.
It's even worse because Impius is cold-blooded.
Yeah. I'm not gonna put a lizard downer on it though. But all right. This guy. Um, you go down some icy steps that descend about 10 feet down, and this looks like a very time-ravaged hallway as it's almost a little brittle and just dusty. Although there is like a coat of amber that like seems to hold everything together. Um, You guys also notice arrow slits on the walls on both sides that are about 10 feet high, so they don't seem to go down with the stairs. They stay at the height as you descend. And in front of you is darkness, with only you can see, the distance you would normally be able to see. So let's see, that's going to be at least 4 squares, right? 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Alright, and I'll even give you a little bit of this. Alright. So to the left, you see a closed double door. To the right, you see an open set of double doors. And you find yourself on a sort of balcony. or overlook, you could say. It's 20 foot high above the ground below you, and the balcony seems to be made of black marble with a shattered railing overlooking a vast temple like space. The black marble staircases at each end of the balcony descend 30 feet to the temple floor below, and there is a vaulted ceiling about 30 feet above where you stand. The walls and ceilings are all covered in an amber glaze, lending the gloom a golden sheen, which the lantern would be causing light to kind of flicker off of, making it sort of like almost like a. Even though it's dark, it has that glare to it on the sides. Um, and yeah, you see a simple pair. Um, well, you get your doors to the east and the doors to the west. Oh, and then there's a door right here. Make it more visible for you.
I tell my little brooch, shake if you don't feel something that isn't one of us. But that's only within 30 feet. Sneak.
Right.
Good old blind vision.
Yeah. So I don't think
Blind
that
sight.
that lantern is not right. That is way more than 30 and 60. I think it's counting the squares as 5. So there we go. That makes way more sense.
Any way you guys want to go, or do you want me to start walking in a direction?
Oh, oops. There we go.
Open
So I
door?
don't think it matters for this particular part.
You want to go to the open door? Welcome to that. Yeah, why not? Take a peek in. Alright. Be able to see the whole bit, so I'll just do this.
Hmm.
Alright, so this little area. Well, there we go. This room seems to be a bit featureless except for a rough edge 10-foot diameter circular hole in the floor to the east and an empty torch sconces that seem to go along the wall here. Double doors of amber stand open to the north and the ones that you came through. There's a single crossed door that lies just south of the western set of double doors. Oh, here we go. Oh, I should probably give you this whole little alcove.
Why can't I move?
The ceiling here is
Very
only
Oh,
20
there.
feet high. It's substantially shorter than the room that you were just in. Yeah.
Okay, so this thing in front, what exactly is this?
Alright, so as you get closer to that hole, you'll see that the hole in the floor forms a kind of roughly hewn shaft that descends 20 feet and seems to hit the top of amber. I keep saying concrete. Of amber. You see, like it hits like a stop. It doesn't seem to go anywhere.
Oh, there's a hole.
Just a hole.
Can I like peek into this door?
Yeah, if you want to open that room. Does anyone want to do anything
Yeah.
other than just opening doors, or we're just gonna
I'm,
be doing that for
I'm
now?
gonna investigate the hole a little bit further. That's it.
All right, roll investigation. All right, Annabelle, as you open that room, it's pretty much empty. All that's in there is shattered bits of wood that cover the floor. It's only about a 20-foot square room. Ceiling's only
Hmm.
about 10 feet high.
I
Yeah.
got an 18 on my investigation.
Okay. The hole itself seems to have some like cracks at the bottom as you like focus in and have Callister get a little closer so you can see. Um, and
Yeah, I was about to say it's dark.
and so you can see some cracks at the bottom, um, almost like they're just like puzzle pieced in, like they're not solidified in there. And you can notice along the wall of the hole, there's a number of like handhold sections where it's almost climbable. Annabelle, you want to do anything in that room?
There's nothing there.
The hole looks
No.
like you can break through the bottom of it. Doesn't look like it's actually like fully solid down there. In case we want to go down a hole.
Do you want
Rock's
someone to
like,
jump in there?
I'll jump,
Check it out?
yeah. I'll jump.
Yeah,
Like-
I'd imagine, yeah, just jumping in will probably break that. It's kind of like,
Ooh!
oh, there he goes.
Brock's gonna
Oh.
jump.
Oh, Brock.
Us-
Why would
the
you do
Tyson
that?
broke, but okay.
I don't have feather fall.
Let me see if it's sturdy or
I was gonna do it since I have slow fall as a monk.
not. Yeah.
Yeah.
How deep is the hole? I should actually see that first. Should have had the dice out. Do that to myself all the time. 10-foot hole diameter, 20 feet high, ceiling, 20 feet deep. Yep. All right. So that'll be 2d6 for damage, but it does not fall through whenever you land on it. It does seem to be pretty sturdy, but you do hear a bit of like a loosening crack as you land on it.
I look at Impious.
Yeah. What I thought we were gonna do, honestly.
And
I was thinking like, oh,
and that's 9 damage from the fall, Brock.
Just throw Impious down the hole.
Yep.
On top of Brock.
I mean,
What?
maybe.
I mean,
The hole looks big enough for a few people. Maybe 2.
how?
Maybe. I mean, Impious is a pretty big guy. Or I can just make make a rock really big and then drop it in there.
Brock's still in the hole.
Yeah. Yes.
Rock, you see anything else in there other than the sort of broken floor?
I'm gonna look around.
No, it's an empty hole with handholds for climbing.
No.
Um,
Dang.
Ow. Can I get out of the hole?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be acrobatics to climb out
Okay.
by yourself using
Yeah.
the handholds.
Got it.
Y'all almost went.
21.
You got out just fine. You're able to acrobatics yourself out, climbing up the
As he
handholds.
steps out, I'll go ahead and touch him and cast a Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. D6
That's my idea.
No, D8 plus your modifier.
Gotcha.
What a waste. It was
It's a Cure Wounds. It's level 1. It's not that crazy.
He says at the entrance of the Amber Temple.
Hmm.
You guys can continue whatever you want to do. Does anyone want to look for anything else in here, or are we good moving on?
We're throwing
These little
Get-
markings on the side of the wall, what exactly are they? Like I don't know if I wouldn't call them markings, but like, the pedestal things that are coming out of the wall.
I mean, these little thingies?
Yeah. The
Oh,
words lost on the
those are the empty sconces that hold torches.
Ah.
Honestly, I need to try and use level 1 spell slots more often anyways. I think I always have like a surplus of just level 1s.
So Daphne, while you were hanging out there just waiting on them, you noticed that at the end of this hall, or as far as your vision can go, you see that there are arrow slits in this one, and you kind of recall seeing arrow slits in the main room that match on both sides with equally separated arrow slots.
So we're giving up on the hole, or?
I think so.
Giving up on the hole is an interesting way to put it. It's a hole.
Mhm.
But yeah, you want to go in or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Something stopped digging right before it hit diamond.
I'll give you the rest of the hallway. Um, as you make your way down the hall, you notice a door to the right, and a set of double doors open at the very end of this hall. There's glazed amber covering the walls, as always, and there's a 20-foot wide, 7-foot long archway corridor, like 7 foot high. The amber doors at both ends are half open, and there's the closed door in the middle I told you about. And you can see through the arrow slits just slightly that they go out to the big open temple area and don't seem to be blocked by anything. You do notice that there are cracks in the black marble floor that seem to run the full length of this hall in various scattering pattern.
So everything's just
Amen.
coated in this weird like layer of amber dust.
I wouldn't call it dust, more like hardened amber, like an actual layer of amber.
Oh, oh wow. So I can't just like rub my finger and like have some on my
No,
hand.
no, it's
Wow.
actually there.
Freaky.
See about this much. Alright, so as you look inside of this room, this chamber is pretty brightly lit by the red copper uh, lanterns, these like benches type things. Um, and oh, I'm sorry, lanterns that hang from the ceiling as well. That makes more sense. They spelled it wrong. Anyways, the walls are sheathed in amber as well. Everywhere you go, there's amber just sheathing all of the walls. Um, but this one's been shaped into sort of bas reliefs of wizards with spell books. There are some stairs on the north and south side that descend 20 feet to an obsidian lectern at the base, behind which is a slab of a black slate hangs from chains. Between the stairs and between the stairs are descending rows of the red marble benches. So, red lanterns up top.
And they're on?
Yes,
That's
they are
weird.
lighting up this place.
Mm.
This is bringing back memories of my childhood for some reason.
Auditoriums?
Yeah.
Everybody come listen to me talk.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, here we go again.
No, it's bringing back one specific memory of when I almost fell down
Oh,
the auditorium seats.
So not a good
Oh.
memory.
No.
Mm.
It's a very clumsy child.
Okay. What is it you guys would like to look around here for?
I was gonna look at this slab of yeah.
Well, okay, yeah, go ahead.
So I am gonna look at it. I rolled a 5, so
You were just a little astonished at how they got the slab to be like lifted.
I've concluded this is a very well lifted slab, guys. If anyone else wants to look at it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and give it a look. See what.
Go ahead and
I
roll
didn't
your.
actually roll too hot on that. That's a 2. But plus 8. At least it's a 10. Thank
You're-
goodness for
Would you
observant.
agree with me?
Christ.
So with a 10, yeah, I mean, this
I can't see much myself.
the slab just looks like it was used possibly as some sort of uh, lifted podium, perhaps like a for where they would put their books on and read from, or hold their candles while they would do little seances. You know, all sorts of things. It's a black slab that's lifted. It could have been used from anywhere from reading to sacrificial material.
Okay.
Casual.
I mean, you don't know. You're just in
Yeah.
some place that looks crazy, so.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
With the lanterns being on, I thought there'd be something in here. Kind of freaked me out. I'll say it to everyone.
Yeah, I kind of thought something was gonna happen here too. But all I see is the floating slab. So, not floating, hung.
Way up.
Listen, okay, well, I'm good to go.
So you guys did some perception checks. Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Investigation.
I could
If
do
you
one.
want, go ahead.
I can do a perception. Okay.
Whoever wants to do it. I know Annabelle and Callister haven't done anything in this room yet. If they want to.
Yeah, but if Zrag's like doing checks, my character would trust him to do the checks. So
I mean, if you want to, I mean, I don't mind.
I'm just whatever you guys want. Just making sure everyone has a chance to do whatever they want to do here.
Perceive. Okay. Got it.
22.
Ooh, actually higher than me. Yep, that's 20.
All right, cool. So with a 22, and you give a good look around, you notice what is that thing called? The actual I'm gonna call it podium. The actual podium that looks like he would stand and do the lecterns from has this sort of like curtained bottom, and whenever you pull it open, you see this guy with a bit of a shocked and scared expression on his face, and he seems to have his arms like close to his chest, but not pressed against it, almost like he's holding something, but there's nothing there. And as you
Oh.
open it up and you see him, he's just oh, who are you?
We're impious and friends.
What?
Although he's outside right now.
I'll bring him in.
Put that guy in friends.
this token looks like the most human, normal-looking person I've seen throughout this entire campaign.
Yeah, he has a picture. Hold on.
Quite a realistic face.
You notice this guy has some burn marks on him, as well as some scorched robes upon closer inspection. His hair is wildly unkempt and half burned away, and he's covered in blisters.
And his little imp on his shoulder.
He is seemed to be holding something that you can't see against his chest.
So,
What?
And he
explore
said,
temples often?
"Who are you?" to the person that opened this thing, which would have been Daphne.
Who are you? Well, I guess we're impious and friends, and who are you? And what happened?
Hey, you're not gonna hit me or hurt me.
We can, if that's what you. But we really just want to know who you are.
Everything here is so hostile. I'm I'm Vilnius. I was working close with the wizard. I don't know if you've seen him. I haven't seen him since those green skull things they attacked us.
Who's the wizard?
The Jack Jacurion. He's You didn't see Jacarion?
I don't think any of us know a Jack Carrion.
I think we just got here as well.
I mean,
Also,
I'll look at
were these,
Annabelle, maybe, but I don't. I'm not from here.
So I guess
were these green skulls here in the
the
temple?
yeah, we were in the temple. He wanted to like show me something with some magic he found, and he said it was in this temple. This is a creepy feeling temple, and it's freezing in here. But I had the scary green skulls, and there was the big fire, and I ran, and I haven't seen him since. If you haven't seen him, I guess there's still a chance he's alive, but he's like actively shivering as he's trying to talk.
What are you holding?
I'm not holding anything. I it's just me here.
Can
You're
I do it?
actively holding something. What are you holding?
As
Your
long
hands are on your chest.
as you say that, it'll like lose its invisibility, and you just see like a little quasite sitting on his chest that he's been holding close. Little demon guy. See, this is my friend. He stays here. He's mine. We survived together. He's been giving me a little heats with his fire breath thing.
Oh,
I'm not sure if I trust him. Can I roll a perception on him?
You mean insight?
Insight. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I was
What's
get
your
those two
insight?
mixed up.
What's your insight plus?
I wonder, did it change at all with observant?
I don't think so.
I don't think it did it. I think observant just affects like investigation.
Observant.
Can I find it? There you go. No, I didn't really change, so I only
It says
still have
you
a 2.
yeah you can read lips,
So
but
yeah, I got
investigation
a
perception.
I got a 12 on that.
Oh, you roll. Okay, remember I usually roll the insight, so you don't know what the actual number was.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why I was asking what your plus is. Which this is Rag, right?
Yeah.
Your insight is not bad. Okay. Um, you don't get a negative feeling from him. I mean, you don't trust him either. He's injured, and he says he's been here, and he's already tried to hide from you guys as well as hide his little creature. So you have reasons not to trust him, but at the same time, he just looks like a lost kid.
Okay.
He's a grown man, but that's what he looks like.
Yeah. Somebody who's afraid and freaked out because something attacked him
Hmm.
and his friend. Gotcha.
you just ditched your friend?
What? I wouldn't call him that. He's supposed to be my master and keep me safe and trade me. And he brings me to this place that where I'm far matched. I don't even know if he's matched for it. If he didn't make it out of this, I'm just gonna have to find a new master. I'm not even surprised. Who brings someone here when they don't even know how to do the basics?
Hmm.
Basics of
Sounds like
what?
Magic.
Magic. I don't. Well, I guess. I mean, I think that well, if if he's not alive, then he's not gonna need his spell book. Oh, if you guys find him, then perhaps he'll still have his staff and spell book that you can retrieve and bring over, so I can take that and work on his studies that he started with me.
you're so ready to give up your master and you don't.
I'm ready to leave this place that I don't belong in. But if he
Then maybe you
is,
should.
but if he is gone, I don't think he'd want his lessons to be lost. Wouldn't it be good to be able to keep his story going? While he does starts to shiver more, the little quasite he lets out like a little, like almost like a puff of fire that goes like a little bit upwards, and then another puff that goes down to like could do like a quick warm effect on Vil.
How'd you get past the gargoyles?
Gargoyles.
On the path up to this temple. We in the big old gate. that you had to go or you have to go through?
Oh,
It was either that or you climb the mountain.
he could. My master knew fly. He just had us fly over here. I I have to face a gargoyle leaving this place. I can't fly.
They're dead. They're
What
dead. You're good.
what
Or,
is your master's name?
I told you his name was Jarkron. Jak
Hmm.
Jakarion. Jakarion.
Really?
That would be how you say that. It's a weird name.
I know I spelled that wrong.
if we bring you his stuff, will you help us?
I don't know how much help I could be. Is there something specific? I mean, I know a little bit about the temple. He was talking about it on the way here.
Well, I'm talking about a different kind of help. Like, let's say we bring you his stuff in case he's dead, and you help us down the road, which is more like in a day or two, kill a certain somebody.
Well, you want me to kill like a one-on-one? Like me
No,
just
not one
go?
on. No, you're just gonna help. Be there to help out with a fight. That's it.
Oh, like with other people?
Yes.
Is it a lot of people or is it gonna like be us?
It won't. Hopefully, it's a lot of people. It should be a lot of people. There's a dark elf helping us out.
Sorry, do
Okay.
you think?
I guess that'd be more than fair. I guess.
Do you think it'd be
where do I
useful?
go?
Was it Casimir? Vesemir? I'm trying to remember his name. Dang it. It's been so long.
Well, I mean, he's not gonna look for
Mhm.
Casimir. It's where does he go?
Yeah.
Is what he asked.
Yeah. I'd say for now, go to the city of Valaki. But if you see any, well, vampires, just leave. Don't go anywhere near the city of Valaki.
You don't have to tell me. If I see vampires, I'm not going anywhere near it. If Valaki isn't safe, I guess we'll just go back to Barovia. That's we were at the village of Barovia when we left.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
How'd you
we'll see.
get the little fire thingy?
My Quasite?
How did you? Yeah.
It was Jakarion. He said I should use this little guy to like help me fight and stay warm, and all this thing seems to know is how to stay warm because he did not help in the fight.
I think you have to be able to fight to, you know,
Well, then he should have
benefit.
told me that.
Fair enough. Um, so you're just gonna leave now?
Well, I could wait here. It's been pretty safe until you get that spell book and staff. Or I mean, if, better yet, if Jakarion is fine, Brittany send them over here and we'll leave together.
Okay.
Okay. I'll try to keep an eye over him or
Uh,
his stuff.
I'll tell you this though before you go. Some information beforehand, and then when I get the stuff, I'll give you the last thing I know. So he said that we should expect some like barbaric mountain people that like use this temple to live in, which I don't know how you could do that. This place is terrible. And then the other one is as those. I guess he was talking about the green skulls. He said there were constructs of like dead wizards in the temple.
Oh,
Um,
He seemed to
that's
be
not good.
so prepared, and then we just weren't.
Yeah, that's usually how it
um,
goes. You make a plan and then it goes ass up.
mhm. That's well, I guess you're gonna stay hiding
I,
here.
I can't do much else. It's the only way I've survived. I don't want to wait out in the snow. You might not be able to find me.
That's fair.
I wasn't. I was just making sure you'd be here instead of somewhere else. I
No,
think it's best that you do that.
this room's been safe. I'll stay here.
All right.
Well,
Well, bye then. You can stay here. Give me one of
Okay,
those things you have.
okay. And he'll just close the curtain and keep himself hidden again, the same way he was before.
Okay. It's weird.
Very weird.
yes.
I think I just locked you guys in. Possibly.
It's kind of cool how the doors actually work on the map. Like you can't slide past them if it's closed.
No, you can't get
Mhm.
through the wall either.
Yeah.
I don't know about that guy.
It seems like I don't trap.
Yeah,
Oh, we
I
could
think
just come
he's
back and kill him
cool.
later.
Probably will. It's not like he'll help us in a
I mean, knowing
fight.
Callister, he probably will kill him.
Me?
You
I
attack
mean,
almost everyone we meet. If you're the first one to start a conversation, it seems like you killed him.
Hey, from what we've learned, and I had to learn the hard way, was treat everyone as an enemy until proven otherwise.
mhm.
All right.
I tried being nice a few times, and it bit me in the ass really hard.
I suppose that's fair. What?
Oh,
Turn order.
Oh, what?
Turn order. Just
So
seeing that pop up on the screen.
so no one move anymore.
Well,
So Daphne, as soon as you step
What?
into that room,
Okay.
Mhm.
oh,
the walls and ceiling of this room, of this portion of the Bearstone room, have completely collapsed. To the west and south are the open amber doors, and in the center of this room is a 10-foot tall statue of a jackal headed warrior made of cracked amber. As soon as you walk in, it turns to face you and clenches its fist.
Oh,
And roll
back up into
initiative.
the
is
door.
it friendly?
Not friendly.
Mhm.
Just slowly back up and shut the door. It's not a problem.
Maybe-
Alright, what's this
It's the jump scare of a turn order popping up.
thing? Thought you liked that.
Oh my goodness.
This is +2. 10. 10 total.
Oh,
Not bad.
Mhm.
I
You need me to put it in for you, or you got it? Or you got it?
think I got it.
Oh, and then I need to get NPSs.
can you put a 6 in for me, please, Dean?
Oh, gee. Trying to go first, huh? And then he got a 10. What's his plus? 2. So NPS is 12. Wow, I really thought more people were gonna go before the golem, but
Mhm.
it looks like Callister gets to go.
always.
So
So do I know?
since the fight didn't start yet, um, you'd have to take at least one more step forward to see it through the doors. And since that would be at normal pace, we'll say that the first step is 10 feet, giving you the rest of your movement as normal, because you can go right into combat. It's already looking at Daphne, and it's already got a clenched fist.
Oh, well, I've got even more movement on my first turn because the Gloomstalker.
Fair enough. But yeah, just let you know.
Ah, I know I should waste Hunter's Mark on this guy or not. Okay, I'll just go for a regular attack.
Okay.
With sharpshooter, and I'll also use my bonus action to use Kensei shot.
That
Or just
is fair. Alright.
oh yes, natural 20.
Nice. What a shot. Alright, then, The Kensei shot gives you advantage or double or more damage.
It gives me 1d4.
1d4. Well, then in that case, it's going to be 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 2d4 plus 12.
Okay, so
You do all the
write
dice
this
for damage.
2d8, 7 plus 12d4, plus, sorry, 2d6, was it?
Yeah.
So 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 12.
Plus 2d4
Oh,
from
2d4,
the
okay.
Kensei.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was something wrong. Okay, give me one second. I need a calculator.
Isn't that nice? You're doing damage and you need a calculator.
Okay, that's 37 damage.
Not bad at all. You let off one of your glimmering arrows, and it just hits this thing directly in the chest, and you see the amber part just kind of crack inwards, making a hefty dent before it dissipates.
Okay, I'll take my second attack.
The gloom-stalking one, yes. Or dread ambush one.
And that is, I think plus 11, minus 5, plus 6, 22.
That hits. No, this is your regular shot. So yeah, no, this is a D8 plus D6 plus 6.
Oh, wait, real quick, what was the 12 for with the previous attack?
The D4 was for your Kensei.
No, the 12, because you said 12 plus 7 plus
Oh,
3
because
plus
you're
whatever.
plus. I also doubled the modifier, so the plus 6 became a plus 12.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, well then I need to add plus 10 to that last attack because of sharpshooter.
Okay, so it's minus 10. Okay.
No, sorry. Plus 10, so it's 47 damage.
Yeah, I took 10 more health off of him. And now I need your
Um,
D8 plus D6 plus 6.
oh, God, math. I hate you. 31.
31. Wow. Almost the same damage as the other one. All right.
No, well, with the other one, it was meant to be 47 damage because I put
Oh
the add
yeah, it was
sharpshooter to
47
it.
and the 30. Yeah, okay. All right. Well then, yeah, you let off another arrow. This one hits him on the other side of the chest, leaving a similar dent. Not as deep, but yeah, you are doing some damage to this thing. Anything
And
else?
I will attack with Red Ambusher.
Okay, go for it.
Red Ambusher is just. Ooh, that is a 13.
13 does not hit.
Every time. I miss Red Ambusher every time. Okay, that'll do me. Not do anything else.
Okay,
Oh,
then
oh,
Zrag, you
oh.
are up. And you would have witnessed Callister letting off those 3 shots.
I'll just look at him like, see, we haven't even entered a room yet, and you're already attacking something again.
Shit.
And I'll peek past him. I'm like, oh. Oh,
You know, I'm just gonna step back and push you forward and be like, "Be my guest. Talk to him if you want."
I see. Well, Blight's not going to work on that thing. Let's hope acid does. I'll just hit it with an acid splash. It needs a dex save of 17? 18, right.
Well, that is a 7. So.
Okay. 2d6 coming right up. Got 7 damage in total.
Alright.
And I'll just go into the corner.
Alright, yeah, you can splash a little acid on it. It makes a little sizzle noise, but ultimately it's fine.
Yeah, I'm like a giant amber statue. I don't know if that works.
5, 10, 15.
Oh.
And it is going to do 2 attacks. We'll do Daphne for the first one. That is a 24. Does that hit Daphne?
I think so.
Alright. And then he has a 5-foot reach, so he's just gonna go for Strahd with his other slam. And that is a 23. That hit Strahd?
Yep, that'll definitely hit.
Alright,
I
so
was
this
thinking about using
guy,
shield, but that's not gonna work.
with a couple loud thuds, he walks forward, lifts up both his arms, and just smashes them down with a slam attack on both of you. And he deals... No. There we go. Daphne, you were hit first, so you'll take the first damage of 15. And Zrag, the second set of damage, 17, is 23.
Gotcha.
And that will be his whole turn. Impius is not here, so what would Impius do from the back line? Because that would never have happened. I'm just gonna have him throw a spear. 2 of them, why not? 2d20. Okay, so 22 and then that 20. So they both hit. 3d6 plus.
And roll 20 just loves him,
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Even when he's not here.
right?
And that's usually not it when someone's not here.
I had a new player that got 3 nat 1s. I had to give him a new player inspiration just so he can land a hit on his first game. Impius isn't here, and they're like nat 20.
Yeah.
God.
Your dice are rigged.
um, See, from the back line, MPS throws 2 spears. One of them lands inside of that dented area and snaps as it makes impact, and the other one actually hits this guy in the head, taking off a clear chunk of the amber and clay underneath it. Annabelle, you're up. Are you muted?
Two. I hit it twice or 3 times. Hit it a lot.
For how many attacks you have? Let's see. Well, you definitely have 2 attacks. You have your main attack and then your extra attack. With a +7 and 18 total, that does hit. But go ahead and roll your second attack.
Nope.
Ooh, that is not going to hit. So, D8 plus 4 for your Morning Star. Okay, so 7 damage. Were you doing anything? Oh wait, your rune does stuff, right? The cloud rune? Rune Knight, cloud. When you and the creature, you can see it. You can use rash to invoke the rune. Oh, nope. Alright.
Yeah, I don't think I can do much else. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, you went in and you swung your Morning Star and it impaled into the guy's thigh, but ultimately it just kind of made like a small hole on him. Daphne, you're up.
Okay. Well, guess I'll swing this one sword. 18.
18 hits? And you're using the Sun Sword, you said?
Mm-hmm.
First use of the Sun Sword.
No, it's not.
No, that's true.
Is it?
Oh, I actually in combat from you guys? Yeah, I think this is. You just
Didn't
got
she
the
use it
sun
against
sword
the goblin?
outside.
Oh, the gargoyles?
Thought so.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Hmm. Okay, well, anyways, you're using sun sword. You said 18. 18 hits. So it is a long sword, so it deals. I think I read it on your sheet. Yep. 1d8 plus 6. And it's radiant damage.
12.
Oh yeah, and the sun sword gives bright light, 15 feet. You don't need your lantern if you have Daphne. You said 12 damage?
12, yeah.
Alright, that's a solid first hit. Go ahead with your extra attack.
24.
24 hits. Go ahead and do your damage.
Wait. 12? Did that work?
12 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, 12 damage. So yeah, the sun sword just passes through the creature's legs twice as you make contact with it, dealing the radiant damage as it sears through, leaving a line marked where the damage was impacted. He
I
is starting to crumble.
yeah, I made it was 14, the last one, not 12. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
he's he still didn't die yet, so
Yes,
thank you.
I know. I
All
just
right,
can't do math, I guess.
no worries. Anything else?
I can try to kick him. I
Oh yeah,
wouldn't punch
you have
him.
a bonus action unarmed if you'd like.
Yeah.
And let me put the sun sword light on you.
I rolled a 2, and I think I'm okay with that. I don't want to break my foot.
That is fair. 15. Alright. Alright. And Brock, you are now up.
I'm gonna move up here, mark him as my favorite foe,
Hmm?
and then shoot him with my longbow.
Go for it.
That's an 18.
18 hits. Go ahead and do damage.
Uh, 24.
Alright. And with that shot making impact, it hits right where one of the original hits were from Callister. And as it hits, it goes and you hear a crack as it pierces through. And it doesn't take long before the statue falls back inanimate, and as it hits the ground, it crumbles into pieces.
Nice. Surprising easy.
Well, I'm gonna look at
Wait,
the
what am I
golem.
talking about? I did like 80 damage to it.
Let's go back and kill that thing.
Right?
Brock
Kill
says.
what? The guy?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's just a normal guy. It'd be pretty easy to kill him.
Still.
Still like.
I
Well,
mean, if we really want to kill him.
So still.
So if I look at the pile, it's just a pile of clay and amber.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Probably like my little broochie on my chest right now.
And here you go. I realize I didn't send this to you.
Ooh.
That is what he
oh,
looked like.
cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Giant gummy bear or something like that.
Yeah, the arch. Yeah, you're right.
Alright.
Sad we had to break him.
I could take a chunk and I can bring a very small version back to life. If we really want to see another one. It won't look the
Okay.
same, but
I don't think it'll act the same either.
yeah.
Probably a good thing.
Like your classic companion thing. You beat the thing in game, such a hard fight, and then when it's your companion, it's weak as hell.
Alright,
I look
so
for a hand-sized rock of amber and grab that.
that's fine. I'll say that you grabbed a piece of the amber.
Thank you.
It is almost mostly like clay on the inside. The amber is like the
Gotcha.
coating.
Okay.
Yeah, Daphne, I see you're going through the door. You can see that this is it's more of the black marble flooring, but this is actually a balcony, and you can see that there is a very thin handrail set up around the edge that just kind of marks where it is. It's just like the other overlook. It is 30 feet above the floor, and it overhangs the northeast corner of the temple. You can actually see a little bit more of the temple. I will give you this much of the temple. Actually, you can probably see one more square. So, no, I'll just be nice. I'll just do this. It's easier on me. Screw it, right? Well, all right. Yeah, and then there's the two amber doors that are already open that seem to head to a room to the north. And you can see the large statue that is at the end of this open templeway that stands 40 feet tall right next to you.
Oh.
Real boss battle vibe. A giant room with a giant statue.
Yep, remember this room has a 60-foot high ceiling, or rather 30-foot high from where you're standing. Um, and the statue next to you is 40 feet high in total, so it still stands 10 feet up from where you're at on that balcony.
Okay.
What you guys want to do?
Forward.
And Piers will grab one of his spears and go. Alright. Annabelle, you're leading the way now. Look at that.
Now that everyone's leaving the room, can I do a quick perception check to make sure the statue isn't looking at us or something like that?
Sure, I have no issues with that. I can actually just tell you whenever you're looking at it. It is, you can tell it's of a cloaked figure, and you can't really see the head. It's facing forward, like toward the overlook, where y'all came in.
Huh.
Alright. Alright, so in here, this bare stone room consists of a little foyer to the west and a shrine to the east. There are 4 candlesticks that lie on the dusty floor of this foyer, and the shrine fragments of a shattered obsidian statue are scattered in the raised alcove as at the eastern end of this chamber. There are 2 pairs of empty alcoves that line the north and south walls of the shrine.
I
Mm,
just getting punched.
What's up? What y'all want to do?
Should we light the candles? Candle things?
They're on the ground. I mean, if you want to stand them up.
I try to open this door.
Oh, and Daphne, the light that's around you, that's your sun's sword. It's a little bit less than the lantern gives off, but sword is light. Annabelle, you want to open that door? That is perfectly fine. Inside of there, it just looks to be a narrow little room that has an arrow slit in the center of the south wall. It's only about a 10-foot high ceiling, and it just looks to be a defense point.
Other side?
Oh, we could. I think Annabelle's checking out the statue. Or the crumbled statue.
Oh,
More
you mean
so.
Daphne looking at the? Yeah.
Oh, not Annabelle. Yeah, Daphne. Sorry.
Yeah. It's just a shattered obsidian statue that seems to be scattered. I guess it'd just be shattered pieces of obsidian to you.
All right. Then I guess that's it.
Okay. Well then, wherever y'all want to go.
I guess back the way we came.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the only way to go.
Yeah.
We can try to go through the hole again.
I think it would have been an hour by now. All the investigations and moving around. So let's have everyone except for Zrag roll a Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna do NPSs. NPS is good.
I got a 9.
Even
9.
with my con, which is it's a 10 from me. Is
10.
it a saving throw?
Yeah, saving throw.
Oh, 13. 10. No, 10. Yeah, just 10. Why did I think it was 8? It's 10.
Alright, so Annabelle got a 10, Brock got a 9, uh, NPS got 18 plus insurance. Cal, how'd you do?
He said he'd be right back.
Oh, he did. Right. Daphne, how'd you do?
22.
Alright. So, Brock, you're the only one that gets so affected by the cold that you find yourself with a point of exhaustion.
Can you explain exhaustion?
Of course. So, exhaustion has 6 points, the 6th point being death, of course. But the first one is just disadvantage on ability checks. Not saving throws, not attacks, nothing like that, just ability checks. At your second point of exhaustion, your speed will be halved. At your third point, you'll have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. At your fourth point, your hit point maximum gets halved, and then at your fifth point, your speed is reduced to 0, with the next point leading to death. You can only remove exhaustion with magic, the restoration spells, and you can remove 1 point of exhaustion every long rest you take.
Okay. Well, we should probably find a way to get warm.
Yeah.
Well,
My bones are cold.
just
All right, are we following Daphne?
hold on.
Yep.
All
Sorry,
right.
I was looking at my stuff.
Oh, no, Kelsey, you back? No, that was not him. That was Jack. All right. Yeah, we can just keep moving forward. I'm just gonna take MPS back to here so that I can focus on this for a second.
Hey, Daphne, how you feeling? Because I know you got hit too when we fought the golem.
Um, I think I'm maybe a
Or if you're
little
not gonna
bit.
just check me, I'll just go ahead and do a medicine check on you.
That's fair enough.
You can, yeah. Yeah.
Like if you're not gonna tell me, fine.
Yeah, go ahead, do the check.
Where's my medicine? There it is. Oops. Oh, that is 14.
Uh, she does look pretty injured. She got, just like you, she got hit by a big old standing piece of amber. So she's got big old injury on her head.
I was also hit by the golem, I think,
That's what I
before
was
all
referring
this.
to.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, he was
I'm
like
never
pure.
sure what's like
He was just
bad.
a big old thing of
But
amber that smacked you. So
Yeah. I'll go ahead and use a cure wounds on you. Just a level 1. D8 plus. You're one of our melee fighters.
what do they get?
She got 8 points of health.
All right.
Yep.
sweet.
There we go.
All right. Cool.
Onward. Well, oh yeah, I'm not gonna lead the charge. Screw that.
I'll move Callister with you.
So do you guys want to go to the next door? Or do you guys want to go down?
I just want to get warm.
Okay.
That's fair.
There's no door to this area.
No, it was the same thing when Annabelle checked out that room. There was no door leading into this black
Okay.
box.
Mm.
Maybe it's an entrance from the top.
Ah, yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. You got the door to your south. The double doors to the left.
Left or forward? Or big statue?
Do you guys want to check out the big statue and then go somewhere?
I'm curious, but I don't want to fight another statue that's even bigger than the one we just fought.
That's what I'm thinking too. But who knows what we'll find behind any door?
Yeah, that's true. You could try and be sneaky.
Yeah. You guys want to be sneaky? I got a lot
Okay.
of armor and a giant lizard.
Yeah, I am not sneaky.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You can try to be sneaky, but
Is that not supposed to be
Oh, Callister, you're back.
done?
Can you roll me a con save, please?
oh. That is 16.
Okay. Then you are good. I deemed an hour went by, and so everyone's gonna make their first con save against the cold.
Oh, damn.
Daphne, are you opening that south door?
Yeah, if you guys want to be sneaky, I can sneakily open doors, but I can also just open them.
Yeah, true.
Or-
We already kind of know there's bad people here.
Okay.
Well,
Then I guess,
vampires.
Just going for it?
yeah, I can't see the icon, so
Oh.
I don't know if I opened it or
I don't know why the icon wouldn't be there, but yeah. So you see pretty much
just
an
the
empty
room.
room, just like Annabelle saw before. All that's in here are shattered bits of wood that seem to cover the floor. It's a 20-foot square room, 10 feet high.
Can I do a maybe perception?
Like, you want to look closely around the room?
Yeah.
Sure, go for it.
12?
It's just a small room as far as you can tell.
Okay.
All right. Double doors to the left. Big area to the bottom. Where y'all want to go?
Double doors.
Left.
Okay. Are you just throwing it open, or?
Just throwing it open.
Okay. Well, good news. The room has light because there's people in it. So in this room, you see torches and sconces that light the room in its semicircle form. There's 6 bedrolls made of stitched animal furs covering the floor, and there's cold air that seems to be entering through a fissure in the southwest wall. In these low cots, you see multiple guys laying down, and as you just slam open, or as you open these doors that kind of slightly grind on the floor, they all turn and notice you, with the dire wolf immediately beginning to growl.
Hey. What?
Meanwhile, this guy and this guy are both sharpening their weapons. Looks like with like a sharpening stone, just sliding it across the blades.
They just look like regular people, other than.
No, they look very brutish. They're a bunch of brutes,
Okay.
big muscle guys. They don't look friendly at all. They all begin
If they're
to.
about time.
They do all begin to stand up as well.
So, Drag, you want to go with democracy right now?
Uh, good shot, but
It's only fair to let you try.
We could try.
it's not really my. I got nothing. They're
Alright.
getting ready to attack us. I don't know.
Have you guys seen a
Okay,
wizard?
Brock's
A gizzard?
gonna go ahead and shoot this wolf.
Oh, okay.
They're not. They're honestly not nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just because they look brutish, they're not nice. Wow.
They're getting ready to attack us. That's what they're doing.
So,
You frame into their den, but okay. It's
Okay.
fine. No, you go ahead. You do what you're gonna do. Brock, you're gonna shoot. Go ahead.
yeah. 28 to hit.
28. Does hit. Absolutely.
I think that's just. Yeah.
Oh, what a waste.
That's 12 damage.
12 damage to the wolf. All right, and with a yelp as you're shooting a bolt, I imagine, right? Crossbow. Yeah.
Yeah.
As your bolt rips through the hind leg of the dire wolf, it lets out a loud yelp that causes all of the brutish guys to officially land on their feet and ready their weapons in an angry, scowling expression.
There we go.
Did we have to fight these guys, or like was this our own fault?
You
I'm
want
gonna
you
guess
want the
we
meta
didn't.
answer, or and you just want to figure out
I think it's
after
too
the
late.
end?
I mean, the turn order wasn't on for a while. I think we could have talked to them, but
It's too late now.
You
exactly.
didn't want
Not
to talk to them.
not when you shoot
I
the
want to
wolf.
We could have
know.
talked to them.
I'm not the one who
I
walked into the
gave
room.
Drag the option. I
Well,
didn't do anything, and I gave Peace an option.
I I tried not to attack first. I wasn't sure.
You said you didn't. You thought they were brutally, so you didn't think it was
I
an
said I
option.
don't know. No, I said that I didn't want to talk to them. But you shot, and I would shoot too, so that's okay.
You said you didn't want to talk to them, and Brock said, "Say less."
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So yeah, we're good. I was like, yeah, I have no problems.
Oof.
Alright, MPS is going last.
That's more like it.
And right, and uh, Annabelle, how'd your roll go? Oh, nice, top of the charts. Look for dupes. Daphne, you have better decks than this one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give that one to you. Let's see here. That's it. Alright, and it looks like this battle starts with Callister.
Got a nat 20 for initiative. What a waste.
I got one of those as well, so I feel you.
Who can I see from my current angle? All of them, or
From your current angle, I see only the door in front of Daphne is open, so
Why isn't Brock's
that guy
open?
for sure.
We opened both of them, Dean.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Well then,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much all of them. This one would be a little bit hard, but like all of them, yeah.
okay? Well, he looks a bit different. Doesn't sound great, but this is my reasoning for it. He looks a bit more menacing. Don't attack him.
Oh, really?
Alrighty, I guess go ahead.
And screw it. I'll use my bonus action to use Kensei shot.
Okay.
That is a 21.
21 hits. Go ahead and do your extra attack.
Okay, I'm rolling for the attacks first, or just
Yeah, I mean, yeah, go ahead and roll your attacks first.
okay. That is 23.
Alright, they both hit. Go ahead and do your damage. 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 12 would be the total damage.
Oh, that's right. Two attacks combined. 40. Okay, so the two attacks combined is 62 damage.
You did 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 12, and you got 62?
Plus the 20 for two sharpshooter attacks.
Mm.
Plus the 2d4s for the Kensei shot.
Alright, 62 damage. That is crazy. So yeah, you let off two shots, and they make hard impacts. One doing a clear through and through of the top shoulder, and one kind of passing through the upper abdomen, leaving, blood to kind of just start pouring out of these now open wounds. Anything else?
Okay, he's still standing. I used Dread Ambusher on him.
Now, is it? Let me check something. Dread Ambusher. That's not a bonus action to use, right?
No, it's just the first turn of every combat.
First turn. Okay. Yep. Okay.
And that was a nat 20.
Okay.
Why am I getting so lucky today?
All right. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Go ahead and do your 4d8 plus 2d6 plus 12 plus 10,
TPK
I guess.
incoming.
I would like to use my tokens too, guys. No. This is a crazy output from Callister, though.
Don't worry, he did just a third of my health the other time.
Gonna make Impious jealous at this at this rate.
Oh. This doesn't feel right. I rolled really good, but it still doesn't feel right because that attack did like. Oh wait, no, it's a nat 20. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, that was 50.
50?
Mm-hmm. I rolled really well.
Well, this last shot managed to pretty much get like I want to say like right through the side of the throat where it like ripped a big part out. This guy is barely standing at this point, but able to keep on their feet with their spear in hand. Spear and
Still
shield, sorry.
standing. Jesus.
Still standing, yes.
Yeah, that'll do me. I can't really do much else.
Alright. That makes it their turn. And despite their energy, or I'm sorry, injuries, they are, yeah, they're gonna do what they would do. They will let out a roar as they run forward. Um, Able to reach the first person they can reach, unfortunately not Callister. And they're going to make 2 spear attacks and then a shield bash attack. So first we have, that's gonna miss. That is a 16. And then we have a 18. Does an 18 hit? I don't think that hits. Oh, 18 hits.
Yeah.
Alright, so he does a couple spear jabs, and one of them makes contact with, I imagine, your side, and you only take um, 7 damage, as it just kind of like cuts the side of you and not actually makes an actual impalement. But after their 2 jabs, they'll turn their body and try and bash their shield at you. And that is... Ooh, that is going to be a 25?
Like damage or
No, 25 is
okay
to hit.
to hit.
I
Yeah.
need a strength saving throw.
Okay.
3. As you take...
It has to be strong.
It has to be
Okay.
strength.
Okay. 12.
12 isn't enough, and so you will be knocked prone from the impact of the shield bash as you take 7 more damage. And with you prone, you're no longer able to hit them. This they will go 5, 10, and they will shout out to the others, "Close in!" Annabelle, you're up.
Can I move through my ally space?
Yes, I allow that.
Okay, I'm going to get big.
Alrighty. Runs in, enlarges with the runes.
And I'm gonna hit twice.
Alright,
So the dude that's right in front of me.
go for it. 19 hits. Or 19 plus insurance hits. What's your 7 plus?
Plus
7.
7.
14. The 14 hits as well. So they both hit.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, what? What was the damage? I think 2d8 plus 8 total.
Oops. Oof.
Alright, well, 3 plus 8, 11 damage. Still, oh, don't you get more damage
Oof.
as a giant?
Yes, that's what I was trying to find.
Giant's Might. Extra 1. Oh, wait. Weapon or unarmed. Yeah, so extra 1d6. So it should be 2d6 on top of all that. Alright, so 6 plus 3, 9 plus the 8. So 17 damage as you make 2 solid impacts into this guy. I'd say that you brought your Morningstar down on one of his shoulders and then you ripped it out and manages to bring it down on his other shoulder, impacting both sides of him with your Morningstar. Anything else?
Move there.
Alright. Daphne, you are up.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go for this guy.
Alright.
19.
A 19 would have hit, but they're going to use the reaction to parry, bringing their AC up 3 points. And that will last until the start of their turn.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Well.
That was your one hit, right? You can roll. You get
Yep.
more attacks.
Yeah. Just don't know if I'm gonna hit it. It's a nat 20.
Okay. This Fane. Oh, what will I do? But that's with your Sun Sword, that'll be 2d8 plus 12. I'm gonna roll something.
27.
Alright, so 27. That will make them fall. As you bring the Sun Sword down, doing that bit of radiant damage, it'll cut through the upper chest of this strong woman warrior, and she will collapse to the ground.
Oh. I have a question about quickened healing.
Okay.
What am I supposed to? I'm supposed to roll my martial arts die for that?
Quickened healing. That is from your tradition, Kensei, I'm guessing? Is that right?
I think so.
Quickened healing. I don't see that here. Is it down here?
Follow my sheet.
Slow fall, slightly strike, evasion, stillness of mind.
I don't know why.
I don't. Oh, quickened healing.
I
Here
can't
we go.
find.
As an action, you can spend 2 key points and roll a martial arts die. You regain number of hit points equal to the number. So you'd have to use an action to do this.
What a waste. Okay. Then I think I'll also try to use my agile parry and up my AC.
You already used your action to attack. You can't do that right now.
Isn't it a bonus action to use my?
Oh, the parry. I'm sorry. I thought you were still doing the quickened healing for some reason. Yeah.
No.
So your patient defense. Yeah, you use a
Oh,
key point.
agile play doesn't stop anything.
That lets you take a key point to use the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn, which basically gives you disadvantage on attacks against you. Is that what you're going for?
Oh, you think I
Get
drop
a
parry?
+2 for my AC. Is that what it is?
Wait, agile.
Yeah. It's
I looked at the wrong thing.
Kensei trait.
Sorry, you're on Kensei again. Agile parry. Sorry, yeah, +2 to your AC until start your next turn. As part of your attack action. Let's see what you can use to defend yourself. Yeah. So yeah, agile parry can just be applied.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I read the wrong thing.
You're fine. I was just confused.
Okay, is that
Oh,
it?
that's okay. Yeah.
Okay. That gives you a +2 to your AC, so you're at 19 for now. This guy is just going to run up and go for the. I think canonically he would actually go for the one that just downed the leader. So, Daphne, he's coming to you,
Okay.
making yourself a target. And he's going to reckless attack it, because why not? And that is a 22.
Okay.
Alright, that is 13 damage as this guy runs forward and brings his great axe down upon you. Zrag, you are up.
Gotcha. I'll go ahead and run up and. It's Daphne. Well, not Daphne. Annabelle big enough for me to squeeze between her legs, like underneath.
I like to stay there? No. But
No, just to go past.
yeah, you can pass through.
Okay. I'll go ahead and squeeze underneath and get like over here on this side.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and cast haste on Daphne.
Ooh, haste on Daphne. That's a good one.
You now have an extra attack. And where's it
Another
go?
+2 to your AC, so now you're at 21 until your turn. Your speed is doubled. You have advantage on dex saving throws, and you get an additional action on each of your turns. Additional action. That action can be used only to take the attack, one weapon attack only. So yeah. Well, and then dash, disengage, hide, or use object. So.
Yep.
But yeah. Cool.
Thank you.
Alright,
No
anything
worries.
else from Zrag?
My brute is kind of small. I don't think he'd really be able to attack, right?
With what? What would you be attacking with?
My brooch, you know, because I brought him to life
Oh, the
earlier.
little guy? I
And
don't think. No,
yeah,
I don't
he's
think he
tiny
could.
right now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
alright.
Yeah, that's fair. And that's my turn then.
Berserker south of Annabelle is gonna just swing at her. Advantage for the flanking. And that is a good roll. That is 20 total. So dirty 20. That hit? I'll check. 19. So yep, the 20 hits Annabelle. So Annabelle, you're gonna take. That is. That's a bad roll for damage, but 5 damage. He manages just to get like a little cut on your leg as he brings his great axe down.
Got it.
All right, Brock, you are up.
I am gonna mark the big guy as my favorite foe,
Okay.
and go with the bow. That's 17 plus insurance.
Yes, that hits. That hits the wolf.
$17 damage for the first attack.
All right, 17 is a great hit. This one goes through its midsection, and then lets out another whimper, but it is still standing even though it has a limp.
Second attack is a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
21 for the second arrow.
Alright, and with that, that one rips through the wolf's neck and he falls dead. Anything else?
That's everything.
Alrighty. That brings us to this guy. 5, 10, 15, 20. Coming up for Strahd with advantage. That is not bad. 22. Hit Strahd.
Yep.
Alrighty, and then for the damage, that will be another bad roll of a 5 damage. Another cut as he brings his great axe down. And then I need a con save for the haste.
Gotcha. I got a... Oh, wait, plus my con, right? That is a 15.
That passes.
Minus 5. There we go.
Alright. 5, 10.
Tuck shield and I never get to use it. Everything keeps beating my AC. It's so high.
Alright. So, these three being the flanking spots, he does have flank on you, Annabelle. And so, another great axe attack on you. And that is 21. Does 21 hit?
What?
Pretty sure 21 hits. So, oh,
Yes.
Annabelle, can you hit Control Z, please?
Your character's gone.
I did.
You did?
I didn't delete them.
I deleted
Go
it?
back.
That's crazy. I did it? Wow. Are you still in turn order? I don't see you. Turn. Do you remember what you had rolled for your turn? It was like 26, right? It was up
21.
there. 21. Alright.
I could never get a 26.
Alright. That is...
The 21 does.
That is that one. Okay, so with a 21 hitting, I'm gonna roll this. That is gonna be 10 damage total. As this one gets a bigger chunk through the armor and gets a nice, like, actual gash into your leg.
Cool.
I imagine Impius would be like, I want to get big too, and he'd go 5, 10, 15, rage, and then do his attacks. Which I think he does acid all the time with his glaive. So let's just do his 2 attacks. Oof. That is a 15 at best. Well, the 15 hits. But the... what was that? 10? No, 10 doesn't hit. So that should be 1d10 plus 1d6 acid plus 5 plus 2 from the rage for a total of 18 damage as he runs in, gets big, and then slams his glaive, getting a nice cut on one of the guys surrounding Annabelle. That brings us to this guy, who's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and all they know is to attack the big things first, and so Annabelle does. Nope. Without. Oh wait, he would have reckless. He reckless attack for the advantage. And oh, I don't think that hits either. 14. I don't think a 14 hits. So
Damage or to hit?
the hit.
No.
Yep. All right, that brings us back around to Callister.
Nope.
Another 50 damage, please.
Well, I don't know why, but I've been getting lucky with Nat 20 save, because last time I rolled, it was like the other day, and it was just nothing above a 10. So,
Yeah. Well, Pretty much see the room from where you're at. The ones with the pink dots you would have advantage against.
Oh. Okay. Then I will aim for the one that is with the pink dot next to Annabelle, and yeah, the furthest one away from the other one.
This
Sorry.
one? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That is a 18.
18 hits. Go ahead and do your second shot.
Oh,
Still has advantage.
are you kidding me? That was a nat 20 again.
Well, I did give you advantage, so. But that's fine. Then the
Yeah.
total
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Alright, the total is 3d8 plus 3d6 plus 18 for both of your attacks.
Oh, God, there's too much math right now. Okay, let's just do the first one, which is a 10 plus a 8 plus a 6 plus a d6.
Oh yeah, you do your um, sharpshooter.
Hello.
So.
Hello.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh, did I get disconnected?
I don't think so. But
No.
since you do your sharpshooter, it's actually another 20 on top of that. So 3d8 plus 3d6 plus 18 plus 20.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this one attack at a time because it's too much otherwise for me.
Alright. 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 6 plus your 10.
I won't use Kensei shot this time.
Okay.
So the first one is just 25 for the regular attack.
Alright. Solid shot. I would say it skims by and leaves like a nasty gash through his arm for the first one. He's still standing.
And then wow, there's a not very oh wait, no, that's 37 for the nat 20.
Alright. After the first shot, you lined it up a little bit better and you managed to get a headshot on this one, and he is just going to fall dead. Anything
And
else?
then just I will rush up on this guy and just unarmed strike him.
Okay. No, you did. No, you didn't do Kinsex. Yeah, you can. All right, go for it.
Let's see, that is plus
8.
so that's 25.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah,
Give me
25
your
perfect.
1d6 plus 5.
To 7.
7 damage. All right, yeah. And you ran up and you did a solid clock against this guy's jaw, but he is still up, obviously.
Oh yeah, that's right. My unarmed strikes one a d6 now.
All right. Anything else?
That will do me.
Alrighty, then that brings us to Annabelle.
Alright. I have mild difficulty on my side as my cat's laid on my laptop.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
We can hear him.
Let's do 2 hits on this dude.
Alright, go for it.
It's a foot in my face.
Alright.
Nice.
Plus 7.
Plus 7. So the 12 is going to miss, but the other one is going to hit. And don't forget your extra d6 because you're giant size.
1d8 plus 1d6 plus 4.
11 damage. Alright. Solid slice into this guy. He is still standing though. Anything else?
That's all.
Alrighty. Then that brings us to Daphne, who now has haste. So that means you can make 3 attacks with the attack actions. And then
Okay.
you have your bonus actions. So, and your AC is going to stay at 19 because you still have your +2. So yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
19?
Yeah, for right now because you still have your +2.
No, I meant
Oh, you
like I
rolled?
rolled my.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Who are you attacking? Well, I guess there's only one. Yep. You have the advantage if you'd like to farm in that 20.
Try. No.
Alright. Well then, yeah, you hit. Go ahead and, if it's easier,
13?
just go ahead and do your damage. Alright.
Oh, I can.
Just making sure. Make sure you're doing, it should be 2d8 plus 6. Oh wait, no.
2D?
These guys aren't undead. Never mind. That was undead only. No, 1d8 plus 6. You were right.
Okay.
Alright, so what was the damage?
13, I think. I hope.
I accidentally refreshed my page. Alright. 13. Go ahead with your next attack.
Okay. 18.
18
And
hits.
then. 10.
Alright, so a total of 23 damage so far. And then with your haste, you have one more attack action.
It's 23. Sorry. I'm gonna
23
use
hits.
my sword.
You're gonna use your what?
My sword, and I'm gonna do
Hmm?
11 damage.
11 damage. Alright. With more energy and adrenaline than you've ever felt in your life, you just notice your attacks are just going at almost like hyper speed, and you're able to get 3 solid slashes into this guy. You still have your bonus actions if you'd like to keep punching this guy, because he is still standing.
I'll keep punching him.
Go for it. Go for your bonus action unarmed attack.
I got a nat 20.
Of course you did. So that's 2d6 plus 8s. Y'all just beating these people up. It's crazy.
Yeah, then we get to this boss of this place and
9.
be like, oh, Nat ones.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
You said how much damage?
9.
For 2d6 plus 8? How do you get a 9?
Up with 8.
Yeah.
I do know.
You double the modifier as well. It's double dice, double modifier.
Uh, 13.
13. Alright.
Yeah.
Solid punch. He is looking incredibly injured after all of that whooping you just put on him. Would you like to do anything else?
No. I'm good.
Alrighty. Then that brings us to the guy you've been walloping on, who is now pretty injured. He's going to reckless attack to fire back at you with his great axe. And that is the wrong dice. This is the one. I rolled a d12 with it. Hold on, let me roll that one. Okay, that's not the better one now. So his attack is 12. I believe he missed. And so that brings us to Zrag.
Sweet. I'll go ahead and turn around at the one towards that's attacking Daphne, and I'll try and slap his shoulder and give him a shocking grasp.
Alright, go for it.
Let's see if I hit first. That is a 15. Does that hit?
A 15 does hit, actually.
Oh, wow.
And that was for the one behind you?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and do your damage. Remember, it should be 2d whatever, because you're low.
Yeah. And imagine these guys aren't wearing plate mail, right?
They are not.
Yep. Okay, just want to check. Okay. That is a total of 14 damage.
Alright, 14 damage. Not bad at all. Nice little lightning. Anything else, Al? Anything else?
That's all I got. Yeah.
Alrighty. Next up, this guy's turn, and he is just gonna keep on fighting Annabelle. And that's who he started. And so, with advantage, that is a nat 20.
Yes.
So, that is gonna be not the best of rolls. 17 damage from the Great Axe. And then that brings us to Brock.
I am not looking hot.
Alrighty, I am back.
Oh, just in time. It's your turn.
Good timing.
Okay. So there's four enemies left. Okay.
Correct, yes.
What is this? This is an action, one bonus action. I'm gonna use bonus action Hunter's Mark on this one.
Okay.
Would be advantage on the attack.
For this one?
Yeah.
Why would you have advantage?
Annabelle and Impious. Wouldn't that be? Oh no, because I'm not flanking.
Yeah, no, that'd
Okay.
be flanking, yeah.
18.
18 still hits.
Okay. 22 total damage.
Alright, 22 is actually a solid headshot to this guy, and he will fall to the ground still.
Cool.
Anything else?
I am going to attack this one.
Alrighty.
I boost up D6 for now. That's a 16 plus insurance.
That hits. Go ahead and do your damage. Just no extra d6.
Nope. $17 on that.
Alright, a solid shot that rips through this guy's shoulder.
Sorry,
Yeah.
has that one had damage already or no?
Nope, that was the first hit on that one.
Okay, so -5 from that.
For
my Colossal Slayer.
okay. Alrighty. Anything else?
That will be it.
Alright. This one up here is gonna go for Zrag again. They keep to their targets. Zrag does a 23 hit.
Yes, definitely.
Alright. So that is gonna be 13 damage. Solid hit there.
Yep.
And As this
Constitution
great
save.
axe, slices across your chest, you go ahead and do that. How'd the save go?
That is an 18.
And so the haste remains. Alright. Once again going for Annabelle. Bottom left one. That is a plus 4, no 5. 21.
That hits.
Alrighty, and that will be 14 damage. Getting some good damage rolls on this one.
I'm down.
Shrinking like Mario, getting hit by anything in the game. Annabelle shrinks and collapses to the ground. Ampius, not even going to have to move, and he's going to do his 2 attacks with his glaive from there. 2 glaive attacks. Nat 20, of course, for him. The game loves him. That's going to be then the 18 also hits. So 3d10 plus 15 plus 3d6 for the acid plus 6 for the rage. Giving us 45 damage from his 2 slices, which is going to be enough to cut this guy clean in half. Alright. And so he falls as well, bringing us to Callister.
I'll unarmed strike the guy in front of me as a
Okay.
bonus action.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a 16.
16 hits. Go ahead and 1d6 plus 5.
That is 9.
9 damage. Another solid punch. This one hitting one of his open wounds, causing him to recoil a bit. But he is still standing, even though he looks incredibly rough.
I'll be at disadvantage if I use my bow. Screw it. I'm gonna take a step back.
Alright, opportunity attack. That is only a 15. I don't think that hits.
That does not.
Alright.
And I'll attack the one that's next to Drag with my longbow.
Okay.
Hey, wait, does he get an opportunity attack? Because I shocked him before.
Does Shocking Grass get rid of his... Well, he had a turn just now, didn't he?
Oh, when you shock and grass somebody, they don't get. Oh wait, did he already get a turn before?
Yeah, Didn't he just get a turn? No, wait. That was the one behind
Because he
you.
goes, yeah, he goes in front of me because I shocked him right after he had his turn.
That's right, and Shocking Grass gets rid of reactions,
Reactions.
right? Then, yeah, no, he doesn't do the damage to Callister at all.
And it wasn't gonna, but
Oh, my bad. I thought
thank
he
you,
did damage.
thank you.
That's fair. He wouldn't have rolled at all.
Ooh, that is a 15.
15 hits.
Oh wow, okay.
Yep.
28
These guys
plus 6
are
plus
wearing
6.
like furs and like heavy clothing, but not armor.
Oh, that is only 24 damage.
24 damage is good damage, but I like that you say only.
Well, because of the nat 20s, I've been cracking out like 30s and 40s.
Yeah. But yeah, 24 damage is good. Alright, anything else?
I'll attack him again with the second attack in same guy, the one that's furthest away from Zerag.
Fair enough.
And that is a 22.
22 hits. Go ahead and do your damage.
That is a 22. Oh.
Alright, only 22 damage. Not it. Alright. 2 solid shots go in through this guy, much like the rest, and he looks pretty injured, but still standing. Would that be all?
Um, I shall help out Strahd a little bit, and I'll move myself here by going through Annabelle to do that.
Okay. You stepped over Annabelle, because Annabelle, and you have that saving throw. And Daphne, you're up.
Right.
Oof. Don't worry, only one of those count.
For my sword, I rolled a 17 plus anything
17?
else.
17 hits.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, 17 plus is gonna hit.
I rolled an 11.
Alright,
And I
then
rolled
you cut this guy down with your sun sword.
Okay.
One guy remains.
I'll go here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll roll forward.
Second attack, go for it.
I rolled a 17 again.
That hits, go ahead and do your damage.
And I got a 10.
And you slice down the other one, leaving you guys with no more enemies. Annabelle's
I'll go ahead
still
and
on the ground.
I'll use my support the fallen to bring her up. For one of my
Alright.
charges.
Support the Fallen has been used. You should have 2 more of those charges, and no longer the option to do it on yourself.
Gotcha.
Does that give me 1 hit point, or does that just keep me at 0?
It brings you up to 1.
You get 1 point. Alright. But yeah, he comes over and he puts his mallet against your open wound, and you just feel the wound pretty much seal up. You still feel the pain and everything from it, but it's no longer bleeding, and you got yourself back under control.
You guys don't understand how much the dice wanted Annabelle dead.
It she accidentally sent me 2 death saving throws, and they were both nat ones.
Oh
Oh
my
my
goodness.
Oh,
The
damn.
dice are just like, no, Annabelle died.
This is where it happens. Roll new sheet. According to roll 20.
Yeah, Jesus.
Before you guys start talking about recuperations and stuff, would you like to take 5?
I'm down.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and take 5, and we'll come back, and we'll move forward from here. I'm going to go ahead and shrink Impius. And say Impius closes the doors, so. There we go.
This might be a odd question, but did we rank up last game?
We leveled
Yeah.
up.
To 8, right? Or is it 7?
You should be at level 8.
Okay. I just saw the notes, so I'll fix that
Oh,
real quick.
you're not level 8? Did we not do your...
I'm not.
You weren't here last week, were you?
No.
Okay. Do you want to just do that when you get... Go ahead and take your 5, and we'll do that when you get
Yeah,
back?
yeah.
Alright.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, we'll do that real quick. I didn't even know. You've been struggling. No, you've been doing fine.
We took like a 3-week break. Actually, I want to check. So let's see. So my bow, because I'm using the sheet you redid, and my bow is meant to do 1d8 plus 6 plus 1d6, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, because it's glimmering, so it deals an extra 1d6 force damage.
For radiant damage. Is it radiant damage or
No,
force
it
damage?
should be force damage. The sun sword has radiant damage.
I think I've been using it. I mean, it does.
I mean that note is mostly just for like resistance purposes, but should be force
Oh
damage.
no. Um, online it says radiant damage.
Huh. I could have sworn it was force. Oh, it hasn't really come into play yet anyway, so.
And then 10 usually for sharpshooter if I use that. And then sometimes I'll have Hunter's Mark, which is an extra 1d6, and Kensei Shot's extra 1d4. I guess that adds up.
Does anyone have alert?
I think so.
Alrighty. I'm back if you guys are.
Yep.
Brock, you there?
I am.
Cool. Let's go ahead and do this for you, because I didn't realize we didn't do it for you yet. So, first things first, you're going to level 8. And so, that means, do you want 2 points, or do you, are you the multi-class, or are you staying ranger?
I'm staying ranger.
Alright, so do you want 2 points, or do you want a feat?
Probably take a feat.
Alrighty. What feat would you like?
Well, I can't take crossbow expert because my bow is two-handed.
Plus you use a longbow.
Yeah.
But you would still get the no disadvantage within close contact.
I don't really go close contact.
That is true. So I don't know if that'd be
Probably
useful.
piercer, because that would
Piercer.
let me hit 3 times per turn. Right?
Piercer, D&D. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing damage, you can re-roll one of the attack's damage dice. But you have to use the new roll, And when you score a critical
Oh.
hit that deals piercing damage to a creature, you can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage.
So how would that work with your roll? Would that be double to 2 extra?
It would no, because it specifically only happens when it's critical. You would just get 1 more, so it'd be 3 dice instead of 2 dice.
What would you recommend?
Okay.
I'm just curious what you would recommend.
I would recommend my Google not do this every time. Hold on, it froze on me.
Should multicast.
Oh wait, there it goes. It unfroze. Okay. So there's a number of options. You get good health, so you don't need to worry about like being tough. Um, so maybe something like skill expert, so that you can get another skill, another expertise, and +1 to an ability of choice. What would be else to be a good one? I'm trying to think about your style as well.
I definitely want something that would be good for like range, because I'm a ranger.
Something to help your range. I mean, you got sharpshooter. Maybe something like Fey touch, so you can like move around more easily, slip away type stuff. Plus, you can learn a spell from the divination or enchantment. Those are pretty good. But you'd only have to get it to your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, which I guess can go to your wisdom. But I wouldn't worry about getting a +1 into anything. So if we're not worried about that, there's Dungeon Delver, gives you advantage on perception and investigation checks to help you find stuff better. Advantage on saving throws against traps, and then you can search for traps at normal pace, so you don't have to worry about being slowed down.
There's also alert. Does anyone have alert?
Alert's always an option. I don't think anyone in this party has alert. There's always lucky, so you can re-roll.
Yeah, I think that's.
There's always. Let's see. You could go with like, what do they call it? Where's it? Fighting initiate. So you can gain a fighting style from the fighter class. And that gives you the options of like archery, that gives you +2 to your attack rolls,
Okay, yeah, I'll
or
do that. I'll take fighting initiative archery.
archery. I was gonna say there's other options. You can even get close quarters, so you don't have to worry about that disadvantage. You get to ignore half cover and 3/4 cover on targets that are within 30
Yeah.
feet of you. So
Okay, let me read these real quick.
yeah, there's some good
What else do
options.
I need to do?
We need to get you a 1d10 +2 to upgrade your health.
1d10 plus 2 coming up. That's a 10, so 12.
Nice. Then that brings your health to 78, which is really good for a
Yeah.
ranger. I'm just gonna hit +12 on your thing. +12. There we go. Now your token is accurate to your health. Let me update your actual token, so when I plug it in, it'll have the thing presets. Alright. Okay.
So yeah,
Do we
I'm gonna
have
take blind fighting. Just for
blind
that.
fighting? That's a good one. All right. So we are taking. Come on, bro. We are taking fighting initiate for blind fighting. So now you have 10 feet to work with.
What's my max now? Sorry.
78 for your health. I already updated your
Okay.
token.
No, D&D Beyond has it higher.
Higher.
It's 84.
That's damn near perfect. That's almost perfect. Perfect rolls on your health. 84. I had you at 66, and I just added the 12. So before the 12, it had you at over 70?
It was like 72.
Hmm.
So, but I'll override it. What is it?
I got
Seven.
78.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. 78
It's a little weird.
over.
But, but cool. Blind fighting is a good choice. Close all those. Keep that. Alrighty. Do we have everyone back? Are we ready to keep going?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, no one's on mute, so I'm gonna presume we are good to go. Alright, so we were starting up, starting back up right where we left off. You guys have just finished the fights. NPS shrunk back down and closed the doors. I believe haste can be held for about, what,
It's just,
30,
just a minute.
30 some odd more seconds?
Yeah, so she's only got it for a little bit longer.
So,
But you said these guys were wearing like pelts and stuff.
yeah, if you guys want to, roll investigation to check out what they had on them, check their beds, check the room, we can do that.
Yeah, I'll roll for some of that. Try and get some warm weather gear for my party here.
Is it possible to rug up?
Sorry, what was that question?
Is it possible to rug up?
Rug up?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. American. It's
Yeah.
an Australian thing. It just means like you know, get warm. Put more
Oh,
clothes on and get warm.
yeah, you can. That's what I'm saying. You can check their, see if y'all didn't ruin all of the gear and it's still wearable.
Yeah. I got a 26 on my investigation.
Okay. So there were a total of like 6 people in here. Um, one of them was cut in half. So their clothes are patches. You can take the scraps of, but despite there being like a little bit of holes here and there, and the other ones, for the most part, there's 5 wearable warm clothes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
I got the
not
ring, so I don't
they're
get
not
upset.
they're not perfect. They don't have like the sleeves. Um, the fur is mostly
Mm,
cleaned, but like the pelt part is on the outside.
okay.
So
Do, I'll ask everybody. Do we want to take a short rest? I can spend the hour like trying to clean these and mending them as much as I can. I'll mend the holes at least.
All
I
right.
think some of them do need a short rest.
Yeah,
okay,
I need one. I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a short rest.
okay.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and spend the time like what's it called trying to repair those a little bit with mending.
Okay. Other than the one that was cut in half, yeah, you can mend all the other ones so that their holes close up and it's a properly usable piece again. Does anyone want to look around the room, investigate anything in there or whatever?
Yeah, I'll have a look around.
Okay. Go ahead.
And can the torches just be taken off the wall?
Yeah, they're just unconscious, so you can just lift it right out.
Maybe take a torch or two, drag, just in case.
Oh yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Toss it in the
So is
thing.
there anything up at this corner?
Yep. So you don't even have to roll for that. You can just see that there is a fissure that's formed in that wall, and there's a small gap. It's only about 2 feet wide, but it spans the full 10 feet tall of the room. And you can hear the wind rushing by out there. Let me give you the visual.
Yeah. And did they have anything else on them other than the clothing we're taking?
Not really. I mean, they each had great axes that are in fairly good condition. If you want to take those, they're all base.
Yeah, might as well.
Going to use my hit die there.
Nice, good hit die. Don't forget to add your modifier to it per die.
Oh dang, that means I got more than 17. Oops.
Which is +2, right? Our con modifier.
Yeah, your con modifier. So that's +6 for you with a 3d10 Annabelle.
Oops. There we go. That's another 6 health. There we go.
MPS doesn't need to. MPS is fine.
Would they have any leftover rags?
I mean, you had that one guy that you can get scraps from his thing if that's what you're talking about, like his armor, or not armor, his warm clothes.
Got cut to
Like,
pieces.
I'm just looking for just any bits of spare clothing that can be ignited, so I can get some prepared arrows for the
Uh,
flower.
all you have is the fur clothing from the one guy that you guys are not gonna wear, and then the hay and all these beds here.
Mm.
So, it is still cold, and a short rest is an hour. Zrag, how long are you spending on each of these clothings?
Mending. Let me see.
Um,
Mending takes a minute, doesn't it?
I think it takes 1 minute. Yes, I think so. Double check.
Would
Dean,
it
that's
be
a
warmer in here
12.
because of the torches?
That's a 12 on my con save.
Yeah, it's 1 minute each. So,
Yeah. I'm going
uh,
to spend the first, like 10 minutes of our hour just like trying to mend as much as I can on each piece of clothing.
mhm.
Try and like split it up between like 2 minutes of mending on each piece of clothing.
Okay.
Dean, did you hear me?
Yeah, but if he hands out this clothes, then we won't need the
Okay.
save. That's what I
Even
was
though it
So
saying.
that
takes
would
an hour.
Well, he said
no,
it
it takes
takes.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. So I
He's.
can like try and mend it up in 2 minutes of time for each piece of clothing.
Mhm.
That way we don't end up wasting another hour and God forbid get another level of exhaustion.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right.
So
Yeah. I'd say 10 minutes is more than enough time to mend the clothes of 5 different sets, and you can hand them right out after that. So.
finally I get to work with cloth again. Or it's been a while. Last thing of cloth I made were Impius's shoes. Or they're more like bags.
So when you go to hand it over to Impius, you'll remember that he is super big, and it doesn't quite. It's not gonna fit him, but he can like kind of get it on. But it's more like a vest to him. It's and he would have to say that he can still feel the chill hitting his chest and arms. I don't know if it's gonna do much in its current
Yeah.
state.
There's extra. scraps.
I can't. I'm not sure if I have time to make a whole set of clothing. Not a
I'm
set
gonna
of clothing, but yeah,
take it with us.
we could take the scraps and stuff, and I could try and make it something better later.
Yeah.
I mean, with the torches in this room, would it be warmer?
It is a little bit warmer in here. That is true, but there's also a crack that goes to outside. So it's not like perfectly. It's still in the negatives in here. It's just better than out there.
So everybody's got one set of warm clothing, sort of,
MPS
for
is
MPS.
MPS is like, I'm gonna let him roll with advantage. Is the situation I'm looking at.
Yeah, I'm like,
Zag, you taking a torch?
oh yeah, I'll take a few. I'll go ahead and snuff a few out and toss them in the bag.
All right. And if that's the plan, I'll just go ahead and
Into
roll
my
his
pouch.
with advantage. And ooh, what's his con? Alright, he's got good con. So that's a 13. So he does not get an exhaustion point. He is fine. Still a little cold, but he's fine.
Go and snack.
Took a short rest.
Is this too small for anyone to fit through?
Yeah, it's only 2 feet.
Hmm. Sorry, I missed that.
No worries. So, what's the next step? What are we doing?
Annabelle's opening doors.
Is that
Yep.
what we're doing? Alright.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we're ready to go.
Okay. So, Annabelle, when you open that door, you notice that you can see pretty much all the way down the hall, thanks to the fact that there are 3 floating skulls wreathed in green flame in this hall. And as the door opens, making that scratching sound along the floor, not only do you notice a burned corpse directly in front of you, but all the skulls turn and let out a and they begin to charge up and attack.
Can I shut the door?
Of course you can.
I'm gonna ready my longbow.
As soon as the door shuts, you hear the impact of fire smacking against the door and just kind of
Oof.
erupting, and the laughter behind it.
Kind of like everyone's drowned it, open it up, and then we just all shoot at once.
Yeah, we can close it back after too.
I got mage hand. I can open it. Ready?
Okay. Everyone ready?
Just tell
Yeah.
me when. Yeah, tell me when you're
Readying
ready.
my
And I'll open
bow.
the doors.
I'm ready with my bow.
Me too.
Well, as everybody gets ready, I'll go ahead and cast mage hand and get ready to open one of the doors.
I'll go on this side and open the other door.
Oh, thanks.
Cool.
I'm gonna stand over here so I'm not in the line of sight.
That is
And
fine.
maybe Impius can throw his
I have a
spear.
bad feeling about this.
Me too. It's okay.
As you open the doors, you notice that they have been moving closer to the doors themselves. And I'm going to let I'm
Fireball.
going to let Brock, Callister, and Daphne do their held action first.
Okay.
And then I'll let them do their held action.
Oh,
Which is
They're smart
fireball.
skulls.
now'd be a really good time for nat 20.
Hold nature.
Oh, so close.
26 to hit.
26 hits.
Oh, yeah. 26 too.
You got 26 as well?
Yeah.
Alright, who are we targeting?
This one for Brock for 11 damage.
Okay. 11 damage from Brock as he shoots that one. And how did Callister, which one are you doing? You said 26, but which one?
I'll do the same one as well.
Okay.
And I've done sharpshooter with that. So,
That's not like a thing. Sure. You can just do that.
yeah, no, you can just do sharpshooter for every shot.
Okay. And you still got a 26 with a -5. What's your
Yeah,
plus?
I rolled 19. Yeah,
Oh, you got a really good
I rolled it.
plus. So, alright. Cool.
So it's one. That's 25.
Ooh, solid shot. Almost enough, but he is still floating even as these two arrows impact. Daphne, did you want to do something? You said you held an action, right?
Yeah, but I rolled an 18. Does that hit?
An 18 does hits. Which one
Okay.
would you have targeted?
Probably the one closest to Annabelle.
All right. And
10?
what is your range attack? A longbow?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said 10 damage?
hmm
All right. And that's a regular longbow, right? You don't have a magical one, do you?
I don't know. I think it's.
Your longbow's a +1. It's magical. All right. So 10 damage.
Oh, I thought it was. Never mind. Okay.
All right. And now that y'all's held actions are done, the three of them have a held action as well. And two of them have chosen, of course, Fireball. So, one will be shooting to this corner, and one will be shooting to this side. So, just to make it easier on y'all, that is not. Why do you keep doing this to me? Alright, that's 10. So that's
Ah,
20.
damn.
That's 20.
I can't do it, but Daphne can.
Hmm. What's that?
Is that 20?
Evasion.
I don't think that's 20.
Sorry.
Hold on.
What can I do?
You can dodge a fireball.
Can I?
There we go. That's the right size. I was wondering. I was like, this isn't right. It's way too small. There we go. Okay, let me do that. Boom. So everybody is getting hit by this. This doesn't seem right either. That's too big.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's what is it?
Okay.
7th level monk thing, which is evasion,
Yeah.
which lets you take like less damage.
Right.
Yeah, half damage. Oh.
What is it? What is Fireball again?
It's
30 feet?
20. It's 20 feet. So yeah.
It hits everybody but Impious.
Yeah. And then the second one's
Um,
here. Let me do that circle as well. Second one's here. That one hits impious. So Brock, Callister, Daphne, Annabelle, you get hit by two of them. Zrag and Impious both get hit by one of them.
Go down.
is this a
Give me that
teach?
damage.
Well,
Yes, sir.
I need y'all's deck save. If you get hit by two of them, you get to do it twice.
There's
Oh,
two.
if I
My
suck
guys
this
was an
up.
18, my lowest was an 8.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so Annabelle,
Okay.
you pass on one of them. Daphne, how'd you do on your 2?
I'll be right with you.
Alright.
One failed. I think one fails with a 15.
15?
Yeah.
A 15 passes.
Okay, they both pass then.
Um,
Alright.
I had a 14 and a 22.
14, 22, those both pass.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
They're flame skulls, guys. Zrag, what was your 1?
I got my 12.
12, that does not pass.
Oh, we found it.
Impious is gonna be d20. Oh, he has advantage. He's a barbarian. 1d20. 16 plus insurance passes. And then, yeah, Daphne, I need your 2.
I managed to get a nat 1 and a nat 20. So,
Alright, so one of them you take double damage, and one of them you take none. So you
Mhm.
might as well just.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, alright. So let me roll Fireball A. This will be the one that includes Zrag.
Gotcha.
8d6. 28 damage. Zrag, you take the full bit. Annabelle, this will be the one you take the full bit. Brock,
Oh,
I
I am
believe you
sitting
said
at
you.
1 hit point.
Brock, you said you passed, right? So you take
Correct.
half, 14. Callister, 14. And Daphne, you said you passed as well, so 14.
No, what?
No, the first one you failed. So this one's actually 52 for you.
Yeah. Okay.
And then this
Is
one
your evasion coming to play at all?
does
That's
what
what I was.
come into play?
Her monk trait to dodge fireball to reduce fireball damage.
Reduce. Oh, you mean the? Let me see.
An evasion.
Mm.
Evasion. Lets you take dodge out the way. When you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw, you take only half. You instead take no damage if you succeed, and only half if you fail. Alright, so just take full damage since you failed with a critical. So, Daphne, you just take 28. And then,
That's better.
Callister, you're not level 7 monk, so that doesn't apply.
Yeah, no, I was hoping it would, but
Yeah. Alright, and then this one will be the one that includes Impious. Another 28 damage, though that's half. So another 14 for Brock, another 14 for Callister, 14 to Annabelle. It'll
I'm
be
sitting at 1 hit point.
right.
Down.
So
Did you not do any healing during our
I
break?
did.
Oh,
she just took
you mean your.
she just took 28
Okay.
damage. So actually
Okay, I get it.
more like
I
30
thought.
some odd. So
Okay.
so is that another 14 damage?
yeah, there's a second. The second fireball did another 28 damage, which is crazy odds, but so yeah. So Brock, Callister, Annabelle take and MPS all take another 14. After Zrag, Brock, Callister took 14, Daphne took 28, and Annabelle took 28.
Guys, what do you guys think the odds are that they can open doors? It's time we close
They
them
can
and
do
find
that. They
out.
can open doors.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, he can reach right there. And the last one was going to do Flaming Sphere, which is going to be right here. So, Flaming Sphere, any creature that ends their turn within 5 feet of that sphere must make a dex saving throw. As a bonus action, they can move the sphere though. So, and if you ram the sphere into a creature, does damage, yada yada. So, oh, all right. And now we can actually roll initiative with Annabelle starting down.
That was the wrong thing for that. There we go.
Wow. NPS. NPS is going last. Daphne, you got your number?
Yeah, sorry. Thought I put it in.
No worries. Brock, I know you have better decks, so you'll go before Zrag. Alrighty, and with that, you guys can get started. Callister, you're up first, per usual.
Well, I'm gonna use bonus action to use Kensei shot, and I'm gonna attack the middle cell again,
Go for it.
and I'll also use sharpshooter.
That is fair.
That is a 17.
17 hits.
That is 19, 30.
Alright, and that will actually be enough to cause this flame skull to lose its green flame and go to the ground inanimate.
Okay.
This flame sphere will
Um,
disappear.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
oh, don't tell me it had like only 5 HP left.
It may have had 4.
Okay, I'll use my second attack to hit the far one. Oh, 17 again.
It hits again.
1, 10. That is 24.
Alright, 24 damage. Solid hit. The guy, as the arrow hits him, he does a little flip in the air, but is still up.
And I'll just use Dread Ambusher, and hopefully that can finish him off.
Good luck.
And that is 15.
15 does hit.
4, 9, 1. Is 31.
That is another shot that makes its mark, making him lose his green flame, and he falls inanimate to the ground.
Oh,
Brock, you are up.
and that is it.
Okay. Um. I guess I'm gonna 5, 10. Mark this one as my last favorite foe.
Mhm.
And go ahead and attack it with my crossbow. That's 16 plus insurance.
Hits.
14 for the first damage.
Okay. Solid shot.
Gonna attack again. 25.
That hits.
24 for the second.
24 damage.
Yeah.
Another shot that causes the flame to go out, and the body or the skull falls inanimate to the ground.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Annabelle.
Okay, 1d8 plus your modifier, which I believe is 3. And just so you guys have the handout,
6.
there are your flame skulls.
9 little shits.
Just so you have the handout. Alright.
Um,
6
So we had
points.
to get another short rest.
I wasn't built for this.
So, immediately in the hallway, you do see the crisp body of someone there on the ground. And other than with the flame skulls inanimate and the flames out, it's hard to see all the way down. But you see some doors on the left, a pair of double doors at the very end, and the arrow slots on the right. What would you guys like to do?
do I wouldn't have come across anything like the skulls before, right?
Um, Let me see your background. I don't think so. No, that wouldn't
Hmm,
have been your thing.
I didn't think so.
I'm gonna go ahead and upcast a healing, no, a cure wounds, and go ahead and hit Annabelle with it.
Okay, yeah, you can walk over to her and do that. And that'll be
Yeah.
a 2d8 plus 4, right?
Yeah. You get 17 hit points.
Daphne, how you looking?
I think I'm looking pretty similar to after the big statue guy.
Mhm.
Trying
Uh,
to think.
I'll use unless Strahd's about to do something.
I'm thinking if since everybody needs healing, I'm thinking of using Aura of Vitality to give everybody a bunch of like D8s. I'm pretty sure.
Sounds
Or is it D6s? I don't remember.
The Aura of Vitality, I believe, are d6s.
Yeah, it's 2d6 per. How many?
I think you
Effort on
get,
arrow.
I think you get
Up to
10.
1 minute.
Yeah, you get 10.
Yeah. Yeah, and I could do it every bonus action. Okay. Yeah. I'll go ahead and use my Aura of Vitality and start dishing out D6s to everybody.
Alright, yeah. So, I mean, the aura is going to have to, like, pass through everyone every time they give healing. But we'll just fast forward it. How many of these do you want to give to Annabelle?
I'm gonna give her 4 right out the gate.
4 uses or 4 dice?
Oh, like 4 dice, so that would be 2 uses.
Alright, so 2 uses. So, you have 8 uses left. Go give her 46.
Oh,
Wow.
sorry, is he supposed to roll?
13.
Yeah,
I'm rolling
it's
it.
it's his spell, he rolls. 19 health for
5.
Annabelle. Next uses?
Go ahead and do an. Well, let me think. That's 2 uses. Actually, I could do a 2 per everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Okay, so 2.
Yeah. So I'll do 2
Go.
for Annabelle. So
Alright.
which will be a 4 dice again.
Yeah.
I'll,
Two
just
more?
use.
Or, okay. So 4 more.
Yeah.
4. Another 4d6 for Annabelle. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh no, I meant Daphne. My bad.
Okay, Daphne. Alright, Daphne, you gain 16.
Plus 4, right? Or not? No
No,
modifier.
I don't think it has the modifier. It's Aura Vitality, right? I don't think that one gives the modifier. No, yeah, it's just
Oh
2d6.
yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it just says it. Never mind.
Alright.
Okay. Next I'll go ahead and do Callister.
Okay. 16.
16.
Not bad. Alright. Um, do you want to do a medicine check before you pick the last of them?
Yeah,
Or do
sure.
you...
Let me do a. Yeah, I'll do one medicine check on Brock.
Okay.
That's a 17. Just a flat 17 without my
Um,
modifier.
He's a little banged up, but overall fine. Nothing compared to you.
Okay. And Impious got hit too, but he has been getting hit a lot. I'll go ahead and split these next 4 between Brock and Impious. So I'll do 2d6 for Brock. And then I'll do 2d6 for Impious.
Alright. Brock got 10. Impious got 6.
Yep.
And now you have you have 2 more uses.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use the last 2 on myself.
Alright, so 4d6 for yourself.
There we go.
15 for Zrag. Alright, everyone is feeling better now. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. So, anything you guys want to do here?
Right.
Will the skulls fit through the holes?
No.
No? Oh. Okay. I don't want to, like, leave them here. I don't know what these things are.
Is there any magic still radiating from them?
I'll give them a look over.
Um.
Arcana?
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check.
That is an 11.
Um.
9 plus
It,
2.
much like I mean, there's a lot of evil energy in this place overall, but you do feel a little bit still coming from the skulls, but it's incredibly faint.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of magic in these things. I don't like them.
Can we
It's really
crush the
faint,
skull
but
himself?
we could try. I mean, I don't got the strength to do that.
Um,
I mean, you got 2
uh,
monks here and a giant lizard man.
I
That would be my
can.
guess.
Let's throw hands.
I was gonna use my sword, but
Ah, the
What are
Sun
we doing?
Sword. They want to
I'm gonna
destroy the
use.
skulls.
Crushing.
I'll step on one.
Okay. Can they be crushed? Okay. Yeah, so you bring your foot down on it with all your might, and it doesn't even crack the skull.
Hmm.
Uh,
All
okay.
around.
You think they'd be able to do anything if we put them in the bag of holding?
I don't.
Dude, I don't,
I
I don't
don't.
know. I mean, you could toss magical items in there. I don't know if these will count as an item, but we could toss them in.
Do we have anything important? In case it backfires and they like somehow like I know it's a bag of holding, but just want to think.
It's an alternate
Is
plane.
there
Like, everything's just kind of in there floating around. Well, not floating around,
Mhm.
but no.
It's not floating around.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Only way to get everything out of the bag, at once, is for me to turn it inside out.
Do you think that guy in the auditorium place knows anything about these?
Yeah, he mentioned before that his master mentioned that there were some skulls, some brutes. I think we found
Yeah,
them.
but does he know anything about
So,
them?
Oh, probably.
uh, yeah, I mean, could this be this master or the wizard or whoever it was?
Is there anything
But
around the body? Like the staff that he mentioned?
Yeah, just looking down, you can see that despite the the actual body being like fully burned and charred, um, there is a staff next to him.
Hmm.
Yep, and but the book is all burned up that he referred to. So you guys just see a staff lying next to the body, the hand of the skeleton still kind of over top the hilt.
I'll go in and try and pick it up and check it out, see if it's magical.
Cool. Who picked it up? Zrag?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna send you something.
Uh-oh. I am now cursed. Who knows?
There you go, Zrag. I'm gonna give you a second to read that and consider what that just meant for you. But to describe the staff that you are looking at, it is all blue, cold to the touch, and the only part that seems to be set up to actually be held is close to the top of it, where it's got this leather wrapping kind of set to be like a handheld. But otherwise, it kind of looks like a giant icicle.
Should we
I'm giving him a second
go?
to read that. I don't know if
I am
that
contemplating.
I don't know if that applies to something you can do with it right now, but it does overwrite what you had before.
Gotcha. So this is now. Gotcha.
As you can see, it says it trumps any conflicting traits.
Right.
So
Well,
that
this is gonna be interesting.
that is now a focus of yours.
Oh. Okay, and I will. Well, now with my new trait, I'll go ahead and
So
look at the staff and see if it's magical.
So as soon as you guys see Zrag bend down and grab the staff, you see him pause for a moment before he stands up a little slow, looking over the staff with like this kind of new demeanor.
There it is.
Um, you
Hmm.
demeanor like what would you say you look
I
like
stand
right
a little
now?
bit straighter. I'm looking at the staff, curious about it. That's about it. All for now.
Okay,
Hmm.
confidence.
Would you like
Uh,
to do
can
anything
I identify it?
with your Arcana touch? Yes, you can. You can use one of your
Okay.
abilities for that.
Yeah, I'm going to use Arcana Touch to identify the staff.
All right. It is a staff of frost.
Ooh.
So
Resistance to cold damage while you hold it. Nice.
yeah.
10 charges. You
You
can use
do
an action
have
to
to be a druid, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard to attune to it.
Yeah. Calling them
Which,
cold. Fuck. Wow, that's cool stuff. Not too bad I'm not a wizard and stuff. Dang it.
wow, not a single one of those classes are in this party.
Yeah.
Can always multi-class.
Well, but yeah,
True.
you can tell them all about the staff if you want, or not, because you know.
Yeah. Thinking about it.
Well,
Well, seeing as none of you are casters and are going to want to use it anyways, I'm going to keep this staff for myself. But it's just a magic staff. It lets you do cool stuff. It lets you get resistance to cold. But none of us can use it. We're not like wizards and stuff, which sucks. Well, wizard, druid, or what was the last one? Oops.
warlock, sorcerer, wizard, or
Warlock.
druid.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I made
So.
Curist up. Would this fit Curist?
But yeah.
I will
So.
contemplate that over the week if this will fit a Curist or not.
But yeah.
So
Hmm.
only if you attune to it, it can help you. be warm,
Yeah.
or does it do that? Okay.
You have to attune to it, and you also have to be a certain class to use it.
Yeah.
So even I can't use it, which sucks, because I would probably want to use this and give one of you guys the rings. Maybe give you one. Maybe give you one of you the ring.
Probably MPS. It's the only one who's not really warm.
All right.
Actually, wait. I just had an
Mhm.
idea. No, I'll keep the ring. Never mind.
All right. Well, it is over time. Does anyone have any last second things they would like to do real quick?
Can I do a perception check on the skulls before we?
Sure. What are you
Since
trying to perceive?
well, she tried to crush it, and I don't really know why it didn't. Like it's a skull,
Hmm. But you know,
so
your
I guess
guy told you that there's still a little bit of magic in them.
magic. Fair enough. Okay. Just kind of curious about what we're supposed to do with unbreakable skulls.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
They're dead. They kind of weird. The dead kind of just stay dead most of the time. When they come back, that's the weird part.
All right.
hmm.
Well, I guess
We haven't.
next week we'll pick up here where you guys had just finished the flame skull and spent about, we'll say, 10 minutes looking over the stat. No, not even. Yeah, you healed and all that. So we'll say 10 minutes since flame skull fight.
What do you want, cat?
All right. All right. Is that it? I believe that's all. Make sure you put
Oh yeah, I don't want
notes
to
in.
give the staff back to the other guy. I want it for myself.
He said canonically. Yeah,
Yes.
put any notes into the Roll20 chat so we have them for next week, and I'll go ahead and close this out.
Gotcha.